The Governing Council of the University of Education, Winneba, says it is getting frustrated with how some principal officers of the university who are determined to appeal the judgment of a high court that reinstated some principal officers of the university. Chairman of the Governing Council of the university, Nana Ofori-Ansah, stated that in spite of the effort to build bridges and put the university on the path of progress, there are saboteurs that are working against the effort of the Governing Council and management. He was speaking at the graduation of the university. Richard Kojoyakon has more in the following report.
On the 2nd of February 2022, the High Court Winneba delivered a ruling and ordered the university to reinstate forthwith some staff of the university who, in the opinion of the court, had wrongly been dismissed or whose appointments had been terminated wrongly since 2017.
That's the chairman of the Governing Council of the University of Education, Winneba, Nana Ofori-Ansah, giving the chronology of events after the High Court ruling that ordered the reinstatement of the former VC and some principal officers.
Prof. Mauto Avoke has since assumed duty as the substantive vice chancellor of the university. Prof, enjoy your return.
He says as part of the roadmap for peace and reconciliation, a 5-member peace and reconciliation committee has been put in place by the Governing Council. The recommendation from the committee, the Governing Council chair explains, is expected to be used to heal the university. But he says certain elements, including principal officers at the university, won't let that peace building work.
In spite of the effort by the government and council to ensure lasting peace at UEW, some agents of the old, acrimonious and chaotic era are still bent on maintaining that status quo by trying to frustrate the peace process and the roadmap. Unfortunately, some of these saboteurs are suspected to be principal officers of the university who have vowed not to accept the ruling and orders of the High Court, Winneba, have decided not to cooperate with our reinstated colleagues. It is strongly believed that some of these saboteurs are using surrogates to fight the orders of the High Court, Winneba, at the Supreme Court. It is very unfortunate. It is my humble prayer and appeal that these persons will see reason so that we cooperate with each other for the good of this university.
In his first speech to a graduation class since he returned, the reinstated Vice Chancellor of the university, Professor Mauto Avoke, indicated he was committed to continuing the works of his predecessors. But first, all those who were wrongly transferred have been asked to come back.
We are determined to pick up the pieces from wherever the previous administration left off to build together an even stronger organization, living its mission, and this path is crucial. It is indeed heartwarming, Chairman, to announce that almost all our staff who were transferred to Amusted are back with us. And those transferred from UEW are also gone to Amusted. Families living peacefully together were suddenly torn apart. Unwarranted transfers, such as a husband could be sent from Winneba to Kumasi or Ashanti Mapon, leaving wife and children behind. I had to visit fortnightly to keep family together. It was one of such visits that a young working staff with a bright future lost his life. It is our hope that never again should such ruthless treatment be meted out to staff of this institution.
The Vice Chancellor also stated how the university assisted some of its students that were involved in an accident on March 13. The accident claimed 6 lives and injured several other students of the university. Professor Avoke indicated that all the survivors have received treatment and returned to campus, with many of them receiving individual and group counseling as well as various forms of support to help them cope with the trauma. The university, he indicated, has taken full responsibility of the medical bills of the affected students. Reporting for JoyNews, Richard Kojoyakon, Winneba.